Good evening. Trying to adjust this. It doesn't seem like it's right. There we go. Oh, now it's too low. Sorry about that. Good evening. This is Jean from Card Creating with Jean. My name is Jean Ducro, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in McFarland, Wisconsin. And I hope everybody is well tonight. I've been really busy. We got back from our vacation later on Wednesday afternoon, and I decided not to come down into my studio. Hi Shar, hi Nancy. I decided not to come down to my studio on Wednesday. I was so exhausted, and we had been up since like I think 2:30 in the morning or something like that to catch our flight to come home. And I was just exhausted. I couldn't stay awake after supper. I was sawing logs on the couch before I even got up and went to bed. But anyway, I came down then on Friday and worked all day. Thursday and worked all day, and then yesterday and worked all day, and today pretty much most of the day here too. I did make one little side trip over to Michael's today because I wanted to get some beads to go with the rings for this ornamental Christmas set that we're using. I'm not going to be using them tonight. I plan on just doing a couple cards with you tonight, but I will do one ornament with you on Tuesday night. So there's so many things that we can do with this set, and I thought we'll spend two lives doing things that we can use this ornamental Christmas set with. The DSP is absolutely gorgeous, and I will show you that in just a minute. Thank you, Shar, for sharing. I really appreciate it. So I missed you guys. It seems so strange not to be doing lives while I was gone, and so I was really looking forward to getting back in the saddle and starting to create cards again. While I was gone, towards the end of the vacation, my mind kept thinking about all the cards I could be making and putting together designs in my head and things that I would like to do. And then when I had some time, I spent a little time looking on Pinterest to get some ideas on different cards. And I'm always looking for different layouts and fun folds especially. I like doing fun folds. But we are not doing a fun fold tonight. Nope. I'm just doing regular cards tonight. So hopefully everybody can catch on, and it'll be something easy enough that you would want to try, especially if you are getting this set or have this set already. So I don't really have anything else to report to you that I can think of. So I am ready to turn the camera down and let's get started. And I'm going to have to probably do a little finagling here with my iPad because it's going to want to go all the way down onto my desk. And so bear with me. Okay. Let me get this moved over a little bit. I'm always afraid my phone's going to flip out of the holder here. Doesn't want to sit there too good. Oh, and it's really close to my head. Okay. Let's see if we can get this moved back a little bit. And I got to bring the iPad forward. There. I think it's going to be less likely that I'm going to headbutt it. So this is the stamp set with the dies that we are going to be using tonight. I've got quite a bit of the pieces taken out of the set, so this is what I've got left. There's a round ring. There's a, let me think, what else? An ornament and a star that goes with this in the dies. And then another tree, some sentiments, and can't remember what that last thing is. Oh, Merry Christmas is what that is, I believe. So, anyway, let's get started. We've got 2 drawings we have to do tonight, too, so we're going to be busy. So here's the paper. Let me get it out so you don't have the reflection off that saran covering. It's just really, really pretty paper. Let's see. Okay. So it's foil on one side and not on the other. These are pretty. I ended up cutting one of them out for a card that I worked on today that I will be doing on Tuesday. I fussy cut one of the trees out. Back side is black and white polka dotted. Oh, I got the hiccups. Good grief. And then one side is this, and the other side is this pretty design. I like this very much. And this is what I used to make the ornament with, actually. We got fa la 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 la. And the other side is mistletoe. I think that's what this is. That's what it looks like to me. Very pretty. And trees with the black background with the gold stars. Very pretty. And I should get my iPad up here so I can see any of the things coming through. Comments. There's the fa la la again. Here's the trees. I love this tree pattern. I think this is really pretty. And then there's this, what do we call those? Hash marks, maybe? And then a really brilliant stripe. And then this one all gold with the plaid, I guess you'd call it. This would actually, you know, I bet you could color some of this in. It would look really awesome too. So I think that's it. These are just my pieces that I have left over. So, okay. And then the set also comes with the rings, if you get the suite, the large gold hoops for making ornaments, and I've seen use these on cards as well. And then the set also comes with the twine. So you've got the black, gold, and white baker's twine. So it's thin, like it's like a cross between the regular baker's twine and the linen thread. It's just a little bit heavier than the linen thread. Really pretty. I actually placed an order today and had to order another set of these because I could see I was going to run out very quickly. So let's get started with our first card. And get everything out of the basket here. And sample up over here so I know what I'm doing. Okay. I went ahead and already cut out the little top for the ornament. We're doing the ornament one first. And the rest of this is for the base and the inside. So I've got a piece of black cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to take the circle die from this set and we're going to cut out a circle. This is not lined up very well. Towards the bottom. This is going to go on the front. And we also want to do one of these ornaments out of this striped. So I'm just going to run this through quickly rather than bring this over and wiggle the table all over the place. I'm just going to run this through quick. Lickety split. And then we'll put the ornament on here. I gotta do it this way to make sure that I got them stripes on there pretty straight. They're a little erratic as far as how they are on there. Not perfectly straight, but I guess if I really wanted to do it and not worry about it, I'd set it on a diagonal, but this is okay. All right, put these to the side. And we are going to use the circle that was cut out for our second card. So nothing wasted. All right, whoops, this way we want to go. And then get the white out. This is going to get mounted on here. And this is 1/8 of an inch larger. So the white is actually 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And our base is a standard 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and put the white cardstock on here. Let's see which way this is cut. Oh, that way. Okay. Hopefully you can see okay. Check the screen here to make sure that I'm not out of the screen. The only thing, I love using black, but it's not so good on the black silicone mat that I have on here. Making sure that I've got it lined up. Okay. Set this over to the side. This is garbage. All right. We are going to do a little embossing, and our sentiment that's going on the front is this Merry Christmas, and we're going to put this up here, and we're going to stamp it with embossing and use the gold embossing powder on it. It will look really nice. So I think I had a little piece of that tape near the top. I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any sticky left on there. So when I put the embossing powder on, it doesn't stick where I don't want it. That feels good. In my practice run, I think that happened. Bring this over. Okay. This set really lends itself well to embossing. I can tell you that. No, we don't want the Memento Black. We want the Versamark. All right. Get the Merry Christmas going the right direction. Bring it down just a smidge here. I never know if I have it exactly even in the center, but we're going to go with it. Okay. Case up here. Wet and re-wet my chamois so that it was going to be ready to rock and roll. And I'm just going to do this right here on this little piece of paper here. Usually I unfold it, but I'm not going to this time. That looks really good. Just going to run it over there one more time. Oh, that looks so much better than when I did it earlier. And I've got a little brush here. Get all those little specks off. Don't want to waste any. All right. Now I need to grab my heat gun. See if I can get it through this mess of cords and stuff that I've got going on here. Yep, there we go. Okay, sorry for the noise. I like to start it out on the back side so it doesn't curl, and if there's any loose pieces on there, that it stays on there a little better. Ah, it's still going to curl on me. There we go. Oh, the S isn't all done. There. I'm going to leave that right there because we're going to use that again. Okay. Now we are going to mount this on here, but I'm going to use, let's see, maybe I'll use some of these foam adhesive sheets and we'll just make them narrow. To lift it up a little bit. And then I think I'll put a couple down here. Okay. That should take care of it. I hope everybody has been healthy and doing well while I was gone. Hope you were able to see some of the pictures and videos that I posted. We sure had a great time. The weather was awesome. We had rain one night for just a little bit. Hardly anything came down. Whoops, that one didn't go on the right. It got a little crooked. There. Okay. Now, we need to put our top on our ornament, and I'm going to use the seal, the regular seal. Okay, and then this is going to fit in the center, but of course we're going to pop it up, so we're just going to use regular that should do it. I just didn't want this to sag down in here at all, So that's why I used the adhesive sheets. Did I get them all? I did. Okay. I'm going to kind of center it a little bit down towards the bottom. And I wanted to put that out of here and that out of here. A bow on here. Just a little bow. I think the black is stunning with this. Oh, the white would be pretty too. My sample has black. Okay. Certainly doesn't need to be that big. That's going to go in there. I'm going to use a glue dot for that. And we'll take and we'll roll it up. Whoops, wrong end. Hi, Carol. Oh, that's okay. You didn't miss that much. Just going to set that right down in there. And then we'll... Okay, come on. Tighten up. There. Just wants... It's slippery. There. Bring it in just a smidge more. And we'll cut that one off and give this one a little bit of a trim. I think if I slide it underneath the edge of that, it'll behave a little bit better. Okay, so there's the front. I thought that we could use some of these traditional sparkle sequins for embellishing the front as well. And what did I do? It looks like I used the medium ones. No, wrong card. Start again, Jean. The big ones. These big ones are really big. But I like how they bring out the gold. And then a wee little one put down here. Okay, so there's the front. Now the inside. I have to check what I did here. Okay. We are going to stamp our sentiment in Ornamental Black. Get this out of the way. All right. And I'm stamping it with Wishing You Peace and Joy. And we'll bring that down about there. I thought we would put some of this pretty DSP across the top. And I don't know if I should zhuzh it up even more. I can. I did on my sample. We'll discuss it. Now you can tell me what you think. If I should go for it or not. So I'm going to put this about there. I'll show you what I did. I won't glue that in yet because if I do the other extra thing, I will have to wait a minute. This is what I did. I had the stars hanging down from it. So I just took pieces of the twine, ran it up, put some glue on the back, and added that on. Actually, you know, I could use, what did I do? I think I just put it on with the Stamp and Seal. I thought it looked kind of cute. What do you think? Stars or not? The other thing that could be done is, what I don't like about it, let me show you. You can see where the thread went in, and it raises up that piece of DSP just a little bit on the top and on the bottom. Now, I could actually put these stars on. Like so. And we have a pen that is a 0.4 Stampin' Up pen. It can be used for doing any writing that you would do on scrapbooking, but this works fabulous for fixing anything that you stamped in black that maybe is not exactly 100% clear and you need to add a little ink to it. This is awesome. But I could run lines down like it's hanging. So you want the stars. Okay, Carol. Do you want it with the twine or without? With twine or without? And I'll grab a sip of my tea while I'm waiting for an answer. Without. Twine. Who's going to be the tiebreaker? Without. Oh, okay. I'm going to do it without. But you saw it with, so let's do it without. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to use the Stamp and Seal. Maybe do it down here in case I run off. And when I put this on, I don't know. For me, I like having a tiny, tiny little edge of white showing. Oop, but not on the side. I don't want it. Doggone. Let's do it upside down. And I did try to cut it just a smidge wider. Boy, like a hair. There's hardly anything to take off. I'd rather have to take a little off than have white showing on the sides where I don't want it. Okay, so let's see. I think we'll go down and then up. Now, do I glue them on first or do I put the lines on first? I'm going to do the lines on first. If it's too long, I can always cover it up with a star. And I'm purposely not putting a straight line, but making them squiggle a little bit. See how fine that line is? I love it. These are great. And I think I told you, one of my stamp sets was not one of the sentiments in the one for the animals. Jolly Delivery wasn't clear. So I contacted Stampin' Up, and they said, no problem, we'll send you a new set. Received the new set. And unfortunately, it's better, but it's not 100%. So it's just like one little dot that I need to put on, and this works perfect. So long as you're doing it in white, which I am. What am I going to use? Glue dots. Where did my glue dots go? I had them sitting right here. Do. Oh, for Pete's sakes. There they are. Get any bigger, they're going to bite me. Okay. Little stinkers. I guess I could have used my take your pick tool. Okay, we got that. Now let's get it inside. I think that looks really cute. I almost think I like it better because this is nice and flat. Except for the end that I pulled up. All right, dab of glue. Much as I don't like to use this on that side of the paper, but I just put a little on there. Okay. This set is just really elegant looking, as you said, Char. And this piece is, sorry, I didn't give you the dimensions. 4 by 5 1/4. And there we go. That's our first card. Mine, I put this up a little bit further, and I didn't like it because it was awfully crowded, I thought, here. So this one I like better. Is that ornament on there straight? Looks like it's a little crooked. Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. All right, let's get to card number 2. Get a couple things out of the way here. All right. This one we're going to be using one of the trees. We're going to use the 'Tis the Season sentiment and Be Jolly. All right. And we're going to do the star on this one. This one we are using cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. We're going to be making it a portrait, but it's going to be folded at the top like so. And then we have a piece of white cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4 that is going to go inside, and I'm just going to tuck it in there for right now. We have a piece of gold foil that I've just kind of rough cut 3 by 3, I think. Yep, 3 by 3. And that's what the star will fit on here. And I'm going to go ahead and run this through the cut and die machine right now. Very pretty. And let me get the... There we go. So that's ready for the next project. Whoops. Okay. Just get these little guys out. Now we're going to take that black circle that we're using. It doesn't exactly fit, but that's okay. What I want to do is I want to get a black background behind what's cut out here on the star. So when I made it originally, I sat here and I took my scissors and I cut around. And I thought, okay, that was dumb. Why don't you just trace it, Jean, and just cut it inside? And maybe it will be a little bit less fussy. So that's what I am going to do. Because it does not have to go all the way to the end, but it does need to fill in those little spots in between. Okay, I think I got it. Yep. Wasn't that great, but I'm just going to go to the inside. And the inside. It's much faster. I just like the looks of that black poking through the gold. It just gives it a rich look. And I like that I was able to use that little circle that I cut out so quickly. Now let's just line this up and see how it looks, if I do need to do any additional trimming. Gee, that's pretty good. I'm going to take a little bit off the end here on the black. Alright, one of these over here is a little wide. So I'll take just a little bit more off. You can see just a shadow. Alright, I'll bring this over so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, this guy is thick. He is. You know me, I do a little fussiness. Get this just so. Okay. That should take care of it. Oh, now that end's too tall. And then we're just going to glue this on here. And I'm going to use the seal again. I find it just works the best with the with the foils. Oh, come on. There. If it runs over a little bit, we'll just fold it back. Okay. Just like so. All right. Our card here on the front. Wanted to add a little bit of something to it, so I thought that this diagonal pattern would look really nice on here. So let me get that out for a minute so it doesn't interfere here. I wanted it to run exactly from the top down to the bottom, and again, if you see, I did go a little bit long on it so that I could cut some of it off. Just wanted it to be even Steven, but I thought it needed something else, so I cut, these are I think 1/4 of an inch, yes, 1/4 of an inch by 5.5, and we are going to adhere these to the edge of the DSP to give it a little sparkle and shine. We'll use this. Yeah, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I always forget to look up. Okay, and I got another piece here. Try to get it about the same if possible. That one's a little wider. Okay. All right, now I'm ready to put this on the front. Once I get some of the sticky off my fingers. Sand is a little long. All right, I'm going to add some more. Okay, this isn't going to go anywhere. I'm going to try to get this on the center. Got it on the right way. Yes, I do. Okay, so I have just a little bit to trim off the bottom. Okay, and our star is going to go on here. We are going to pop this up. I'll put a big one and some minis on. And let's see. I gotta see how I did this. I think I just yep. We are gonna put, there we go again. This towards the end. And we're gonna put this on here. And sure we fasten it good with a dimensional. Okay. I want this towards the top. You have to have room for our sentiment. Yeah, I think I got them all. There we go. Put that aside. Our sentiment is going to go on here, and it's going to say, "'Tis the season." And this is a piece that is 1 inch by 2 1/4. And we are going to emboss it in gold. All right, where is everything here? There we go. 'tis the season. And this just fits. Okay, let's try the other side. I was a little off on that. Try this over. Yeah, it's about the same. Oh well. We'll go with it. Let's see. I'm getting a stack of stuff over here to the side. Get my... Alright, gold. And this. A little short, but I don't know that that's going to matter too much because we're going to be sticking a bow in there, and maybe that'll cover up a little bit of it. Tell you, when you do embossing, it does take extra steps. Okay. I'm just going to hold it with this, and away we go. Gonna go up here. Come on. I think with this one, to hold it, I'm going to take a little tear tape, just go across that. Just to give me a little satisfaction that that's going to hold. We're going to still pop up the sentiment here on the front. Get my these back. Okay. Bring this up. Sorry, just got to make sure it's straight. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut this end off. And we're going to take a piece of the cord. And we're going to tie a bow. Should be long enough. All right, and then we're going to add, excuse me, some of those lovely flat sequins. Boy, I can't believe how all of a sudden everything just ends up so much stuff on my desk. Okay, let's see. We're going to start with a big one. I'll put that one down here. The medium here, and the little one. Whoops. Gonna go up here. Okay, inside. We've got a star we got to use, and one stamp that we have to use. Okay, we got Be Jolly. Oh, and the sentiment, excuse me. And where did my white go? Here it is, way over here. And that was 4 by 5 1/4 on this side. We're going to use Memento ink for the sentiment. Be jolly. Fudge. Let me wash that off. I had a little halo, tiny little halo on it. I don't know how I did it because it felt like I just went right straight down with it and I didn't wiggle it around at all. There. That's better. And we are going to put this tree on there, but I'm not going to go on completely. My sample, I tried to do one that was just a half of the tree. It didn't look good. So I want to bring it down so it's like so. And then we're going to put our gold star at the top. And I'll put a little dab of glue on here. Like so. And I'll just have to look and see which way I like the stars. And there's our star. And get our card back. Put this on the inside and we are done. Oh, works best if you put it the right side up, doesn't it? There we go. And there's card number 2. And those are our 2 cards for tonight. Let me get some of this mess cleaned up and we'll get our cards out for our drawing. Come on. All right. Wowie. Doesn't take much to get a mess, does it? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay. And I gotta take my sweater off. I'm dying down here. I was cold most of the day. But now I am definitely warm. Whew. Okay. First drawing we'll do is our cute delivery. These are so cute. And this was the one we should have done on the 2nd. Oops. But for some reason, nobody tuned in, and I didn't want to do the drawing by myself. So I thought, I'll wait for the next time when we're all together. So I should look back at the comments. Thank you very much, Lori. Thanks, Kathy. Yes, another elegant one. I like these, yeah. The dark ones. I think they're really pretty. Get these out of the way here. Put these two down below where I keep my stash of the ones that we're going to do for a drawing. Okay, let's see who's going to win our special deliveries here. Number 8. Rhonda! Is Rhonda on tonight? I haven't seen her. Nope, she must be working. I bet. Where'd my pen go? Rhonda. Alright, I will have to get in touch with her and see which one of these cuties she would like to have. So the inside is, this is the trifold one, hoping this Christmas is the most magical yet. And this one is the special delivery, hoping this Christmas is the most magical yet. Both really cute, I think. Okay, I'll put these together so I know which one she has to choose from. And then our next ones were the evergreen ones. And these I actually did the envelopes as well. What was the name of that suite? I gotta look that up. Delicate Pines. Okay, and this one is Warmest Winter Wishes. And Celebrate the Season. So, let's see who gets this one. This one is Shar. Shar, let me know which one you would like. And I'm happy to send them out. So you got either the snowflake one or the evergreen one. Oh, Shar, you froze. Oh, no. Yeah, I figured she was at work. Hopefully you're okay now. The one on the right, this one. Okay. You got it, girl. Glad to send it to you. Okay. Then, the only other things that I have to tell you then are the classes that I have coming up. We've got the North Pole delivery class, in-person class on October 5th. Cost is $50, $58 if I have to ship it. And then the class includes a whole pack of the paper, and a full pack of the deer dots down here, half a roll of that fluffy trim, and cardstock to make cards, 8 cards, 4 designs, so 2 of each design with envelopes. And then if you wanted the add-ons, 24 for the stamp set or 54 for the bundle. And if I could get that reserved here by the 19th, that would be awesome, so I have enough time to get any product ordered that needs to be ordered. The next one we're going to do on October 26th is the Delicate Pines. And that one is the same, $50 for in-person or pickup, and $58 if shipped. And the class includes a full pack of the 12 by 12 paper, the faceted snowflakes embellishments, which are the little star embellishments. Actually, they're snowflake. I guess I shouldn't say star. They are a snowflake. And a half roll of the shaded spruce ribbon that's got the gold edging on it. And then cardstock to make 8 cards. 4 designs, 2 of each with envelopes. Add-ons Delicate Pine stamp set is $24 by itself, or if you wanted to get the bundle, it'd be $56. And that one would need to be reserved by October 10th. And then just a heads up, we are going to do the Modern Christmas in November. We do have time to think about that one. This one's $52 because it's got a little bit extra things with it. And $60 if I ship it. So it's got the black, white, and gold baker's twine, half of the set of hoops, and then a full pack of the 12 by 12 paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then if you wanted to get the stamp set only is $24, or the bundle for the stamps and dies is $51.25. So you have enough cardstock and envelopes to make 8 cards, 2 of each design. So 4 designs, 2 of each design. I don't know how to say that. Jeez. And my last one that I'm going to do for the year probably is going to be, oh, I don't have it on here. I don't have a sheet for it. It's going to be tags and bags. So it's going to be a mishmash of tags and bags, and that one's just going to be a workshop without all the extra paper and stuff like that you'd be ordering. It's just going to be helping me get rid of some of my cardstock and DSP that I've got laying around. So we'll be making bags and probably some boxes too. Well, I'll have to see what I come up with. I usually do that as the last one just before Christmas. So stay tuned on that one. Well, I think that is all I have to tell you tonight. I haven't even looked to see what the status is on anything, to see if there's anything that looks like it's selling out. I meant to do that this afternoon, and I just was too busy. So I will let you guys know on Tuesday night if there's anything that it looks like it's going to be back ordered. And if there's anything that you need, let me know. Oh, I don't even have my little thing on. If you need to buy anything and you wanted to go through my store, that is my page. If this is the first time that you're watching this, either as a replay on Facebook, please like and follow, and if possible, share. It helps me quite a bit. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you know when I'm going to be putting another video on. So, thank you, Shar. Yeah, everyone enjoy the weather this week. I don't know what it's going to be next weekend. Oh, next weekend. So Saturday night, I'm going to have to do another recorded video for you because I'm going to be on a retreat up in Green Lake on Friday and Saturday night. So I won't be available to do anything live, but I promise you I already have the card design that I'm going to show, and I will get that taken care of this week so that I can go ahead and push that out to you next Saturday night, hopefully at our regular time. That's my goal, at least. So have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. Oh, thank you, Carol, very much. Thank you very much. And I will see you on Tuesday evening. Bye.